So today is January 3rd, 2017. 2016 is over now. And so I figured, since the year is over and I want to make more regular content, I'm going to start making weekly videos. And so I figured, what better way to start than with reviewing the movies I saw in 2016. So I'm not going to make like a list or anything. I just have all the ticket stubs of the movies I saw this year, because I collect those. And so I'm just going to go through them one by one and give a brief summary of what I thought of them. So, no particular order, just in what order I pulled the stubs out in. Let's start then. We got Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the Harry Potter movie. It was an alright movie. I've never really been a big Harry Potter fan, but it had some good moments, and the story in some places didn't make sense, and the final act was just but you know, whatever. Zootopia, that was a good movie. Pixar usually makes good movies like that. That came out, that was this year, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. It was a good movie. Got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. That was a good movie. I actually liked that one. I felt like it really embraced more of the stupidity and silliness that is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's pretty silly, and they pretty much embraced it, you know. Captain America: Civil War. It was a good movie. The Marvel movies are usually pretty good, you know, but I don't know. I've got a video talking more about superhero movies in a few weeks, so I'll leave it for that. So I won't say a whole lot more about that. Angry Birds. The Angry Birds movie, oh my word. It was a decent film, I guess. Didn't need to exist, but it was alright. I get it. I laughed at it at parts, but kind of forgettable, I guess. Forgettable is probably the best word for it. Daddy's Home, that Will Ferrell comedy. I think that was the first movie I saw in 2016. I laughed a lot. I thought it was funny. Another comedy. Last comedy I saw this year. Masterminds. I have a unique history with Masterminds because the trailer got released like 2 years ago, and I laughed until I ached at the trailer. But you know, when the actual movie came out, I just you know, it's like they put a lot of the best moments in the trailer, and then people who saw it before me and then were talking to me about it sort of ruined the rest of the jokes for me. You know, it's just I didn't want them to, but they just sort of, you know, went ahead and told me the jokes, and so I didn't laugh a lot at the movie, you know, but I'll give it a good rating just because there were some funny moments, but I've watched the trailer like 100 times. If you knew nothing about the movie, I think if you hadn't seen the trailer and you go into watching it like that, you'd laugh a lot. So yeah, it was a good movie. Ben-Hur, the Ben-Hur remake. I haven't seen the original Ben-Hur, but this one was, I guess I'll put it in that same boat. It's kind of forgettable, you know, it's, as far as the, Christian themes they put in it, the Jesus stuff, that was all pretty biblically accurate, so that's cool, but kind of forgettable, you know, just Finding Dory, another Pixar movie. I thought it was decent. I think there have been better Pixar movies, but yeah, you know, it was good. Legend of Tarzan, that was a good movie. I enjoyed that one. Didn't really think I'd enjoy it as much as I did, but yeah, I did. Batman vs. Superman, that came out this year. I'm actually in the boat of people who really liked that movie. It was, I thought the Martha thing was actually really cool and philosophical. And, I don't know, I really enjoyed the movie. It felt different. You know, I'm going to be talking about superhero movies in a few weeks, so I'll save all that talk for there. But, you know, I liked it. I'll tell you why in a few weeks. Alright, what do we got next? Eye in the Sky. I think Eye in the Sky came out this year. The ticket stub right here, the one is cut off the end right there, see? And so, it's cut off right there at the end, so I can't tell if that's 2016 or not. So, I think it came out in 2016. It was one of the last movies that Alan Rickman did, you know, before he passed away. But I don't know, I enjoyed it. It was kind of depressing, but I enjoyed it. Jason Bourne. I went and saw that with my dad and my brother, and they are... I've never really seen all the Jason Bourne movies, but my family has, and my dad and my brother, and they love it. And so, they really enjoyed it, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it for the standalone movie it was, a lot of action and stuff. They enjoyed it as for all the action and as a continuation of like their favorite movie series. So, if you like the Jason Bourne movies, based on them, you'll like it. We get to The Magnificent Seven. I really liked that movie. If you saw my last video, you know I'm a sucker for westerns. I loved all the actors in it, you know, Chris Pratt, Denzel Washington, Vincent D'Onofrio, love all those guys. I thought it was a really good movie. Really enjoyed it. I'd put that right up there in my top movies of the year. Got Suicide Squad. Again, superhero movies, you know, but I enjoyed that one too. And it's not just like... I'm not just a DC fan or something like that, but, you know, I enjoyed it a lot because it felt different from other superhero movies we've seen in a lot of ways. I mean, I know the third act was the same as, like, most superhero movies in the last decade, but, I don't know, I'll get more into that in a few weeks. Secret Life of Pets. I went and saw that with my little 6-year-old cousins. That was, as far as kids movies go, it was pretty good, I guess. Not a whole lot to say on that one. Doctor Strange, again, you know, superhero movies. I thought it was good. I liked it. It felt like if someone mushed Star Wars and The Matrix together, it would look something like this. That's not a bad thing. I enjoyed it. But, you know, superhero movies, I'll get more into that in a few weeks. And then we got Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge was a really good movie. Hacksaw Ridge, you know, I love westerns and I love war movies. Specifically World War II movies, war movies of any kind. Some of my favorite movies. And Hacksaw Ridge was an amazing movie. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Andrew Garfield's performance. You know, he's a great actor. Hugo Weaving was great. All the actors, even Vince Vaughn was great. Everybody in that movie was great. It was... There's not a lot... You know, back in like the 50s and 60s and stuff, we had these classic war movies that everyone still talks about, like The Great Escape and Bridge Over River Kwai. Great movies, right? We haven't really had one of those in the last couple decades. The last really great war movie was, or World War II movie at least, was Saving Private Ryan, you know? And we really haven't had a really great war movie since. But now, you know, Hacksaw Ridge. Wonderful movie. Love that movie. And finally, the last movie I saw this year, Star Wars Rogue One. You know, you can see right up there, I got the... I've strapped a giant, what is that, hover disc thing to my wall as a makeshift poster of Darth Vader. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, you know, but Star Wars Rogue One was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. The characters all seemed interesting. I heard people kind of complaining that there was no real story arcs for the characters, but spoiler alert, they all die. So, you know, it'd be kind of pointless to give all these characters, to waste time on story arcs for these characters when they're all going to die in like an hour. So, the last 30 minutes of the movie, amazing. And, the last 10 minutes of the movie, that scene at the end with a, spoiler alert, that scene at the end with Darth Vader, amazing. It was a great Star Wars movie. It really added on to the canon. I felt like I thought the CGI for Peter Cushing was really good, actually, and Princess Leia, Grand Moff Tarkin and Princess Leia, both great CGI. And you know, Carrie Fisher just passed away. It's been really sad, you know, but it was a great Rogue One was a great movie, you know. So yeah, those are all the movies I saw this year, I think, probably. I can't find any other ticket stubs, so I may have seen another movie this year. But, well, those are all the movies I saw in the theater that came out. I saw other movies this year, such as the George Romero Night of the Living Dead, which we will be talking about next week. So, until then, I will see you then, pal. Talking about George Romero's Zombies next week, right? Great film. Alright, see you then. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Most videos are going to be on Saturdays. This one's on Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day I post this. Just because of complications. But most videos from now on are going to be on Saturdays. So there you go.